Hello and welcome to Let's Talk CNAs, a show for CNAs by CNAs. I'm your host Wendell, and this is my awesome co-host Angel.
And we are live here at Marrivilla Care Center in Phoenix, Arizona. All right. And today's show is all about protecting your backs with doing proper body mechanics. So it's very important for healthcare professionals and CNAs to practice proper body mechanics.
That's right, Angel. You know, the national statistics says that 80% of all adults would experience back injury. And also that all healthcare workers, 4.5%, that they would most likely have a back injury than any other profession. Wow.
So that means CNAs, make sure you practice good body mechanics.
Good body mechanics. On that note, Angel, are you ready to start the show?
Yes, indeed.
Well, Angel, let's get ready to rumble! So thank you for being on Let's Talk CNAs. Can you tell everyone your name, please?
My name's Jesse.
Jesse. And Jesse, how long have you been a CNA?
I've been a CNA for 18 years now.
All right.
And I've been an RNA here at this facility for 11 of that time.
Awesome, Jesse. Awesome. So today we're here just to be discussing body mechanics, you know, and we heard from your administrator that you was one of the best, so that's why we asked for you to be on the show, so thank you again.
I appreciate it.
So, Jesse, what are some of the advantages of using proper body mechanics?
Well, it keeps you from hurting your back and hurting the residents that you're taking care of.
Okay, all right.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
Okay. And Jesse, Angel, can you give us a couple of examples of the X's and O's of body mechanics?
Yes. One of the things you want to do if you're working with a resident, you want to keep them close to your body and make them aware of what you're doing with them. And make sure you use a gait belt and you properly place your feet evenly from your shoulders.
All right.
And step as you're transferring.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
CNAs, you hear that? Make sure you always use a gait belt.
Always. So Jesse, tell me, how do we encourage the healthcare profession to practice these techniques?
Well, if we witness that they're not doing proper technique, then take them aside and discuss it when they're by themselves, or assist them with the transfer.
Okay. All right.
That sounds good. All right. And Jesse, what are the reasons for mechanical lifts?
Well, if a resident, I'm not exactly positive, but if a resident is if you're lifting more than 60 pounds, I believe, you need to use a mechanical lift or get help.
Okay.
So you don't injure your back.
So you're the expert here, Jesse. So yeah, we're gonna say it's 60 pounds.
Exactly.
And you get the Hoya.
Yeah.
Well, if it's ever in doubt, then you need to use a mechanical lift or get assistance.
Yeah, correct.
So how many people do you need for a mechanical lift?
2.
You hear that, CNAs? 2
deuces.
or more.
All right. Hey, well, Jesse, can you give us some demonstrations on some transfers
Sure.
and different techniques like that?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well, we'll get up and tell us where you want us to go, and that's where we'll go.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
I'll take the microphone for you. Thank you, sir. I want that to be in your way.
All right. So, Jesse, what kind of demonstrations will you be showing us today with Wendell?
Right now, my volunteer window, I'm going to have them lie down on the mat, and we're going to work on from lying to sitting to standing transfers to a chair.
Okay.
All right. So you just want me to lay down? Just, all right. So I'm laying down. There we go. Arms out like this, or should I just put them in? That's fine. All right. So tell me what you need me to do. All right.
Are you rolling still?
I never laid in bed for another man before, so. Take out the procedure.
I guess I'll be the one buying dinner. All right, Wendell, I'm going to have you roll side. I'm gonna have you reach across to me with your arm. Can you bend up this knee? Okay, I'm gonna take your hips and turn you onto your side. What we wanna do now is get your legs off the side of the bed, okay? So I'm gonna assist you a little bit, and then we're gonna come up to sitting. So push up with your shoulder. Now while you're sitting here, I'm gonna put a belt on you.
And it's very important, CNAs, to make sure you communicate with your residents while you're transferring them.
And you want the belt on snug.
And I noticed that that's a nice firm fit. You know, is there a rule or anything to?
You want to be able to just get your fingers underneath the belt.
Okay.
And you don't want to lift with your fingers coming out the top.
Okay.
You want to lift from the bottom on both sides.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring a chair in. All right, and what we're going to do, and I'll talk you through it because I don't know you, you don't know me. Are you able to help at all, Wyndham?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand up and have a seat in this chair. We're going to do a count of 3. I'm going to put my hands on both sides of you, and when I count 3, we're going to stand up and have a seat in the chair.
Okay.
I want you to hang on to my elbows if you can.
All right. Like so?
Yeah, you can do that, or if you want to push from the mat, at least one hand.
Okay.
Yeah. Lean forward. Okay, we're going to push up. Okay, come on over.
Oh,
Over.
that was awesome.
Over. Reach back from the chair.
Okay, I got the
All
chair.
right, have a seat. The biggest thing is you want to make sure, and if I was doing the transfer with him and it became heavy, I'd have him have a seat back down and then get either assistance or get a Hoyer lift.
Okay. So you don't want to transfer anybody with a gate belt unless they can bear weight? Is that what you said? Okay.
Right. You always want to use the gate belt.
Okay.
Now, if they can't bear weight, then what do you do?
We use the Hoyer.
Okay, you hear that, CNAs? If a resident cannot bear weight, you need to use a mechanical lift.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how strong the person is. You know, if they're physically, they can't, help you just where they just need minimal help, then you need to get a lift or get a second person if it's, not where it's not too heavy.
So this is the questions that I hear a lot from CNAs about the use of gate belt. That is it that the use of gate belt takes away the weight of the transfer, or is it just a safety precaution?
It's a safety precaution, but I think sometimes the residents get fearful of you're putting a belt on them. But I always try to explain to them, this is for your safety and mine too.
Okay.
And you don't want to hang on to people's arms, so this gives you a lever. So when you go to transfer the person, that you can properly assist them from where they're going, from the chair to the bed, or the chair back, from the bed to the chair.
Okay. Sounds awesome. Is there any other demonstration you want to get show us?
We can do a 2-man transfer.
Okay. Awesome.
Well, I'll need a second volunteer.
All right. Maybe somebody in our audience. Can we just get a volunteer in the audience?
There's 2 types of transfers we can do. I'm going to show the one that I like best that I never see anybody use. Wendell, I'm going to have you stand up for just a second.
Should I push up?
Yes. All right. This is, do you want to tell everybody who you are?
I'm Sandra.
Come on over in front of Wendell. Wendell, have a seat again.
Here. On the mat.
On the chair.
Okay.
This is a 2-man transfer or 2-person transfer. Sandra's going to be the lead. She's in front. I'm what they call in the hole. So I'm going to help from behind. She's going to be in the front. She's the one giving all direction. So she's going to step up in front of you and ask you to lean forward.
You want you to lean forward?
Okay, I'm going to get wherever she doesn't grab from behind on the belt. Okay, and when we
Count
go
of 3, we're going to lean forward and you're going to stand. 1, 2, 3.
turn, reach back to the mat.
Oh, cool. I like that. I like that.
There is one other type of transfer that we can demonstrate that most CNAs use.
Okay.
I learned this technique working in physical therapy in the hospital setting.
Oh, okay.
And that's all we would do. And when they would do the other transfer load, we'd say, let's try this. And you know, it's what benefits you most.
Mm-hmm.
The other transfer, go ahead and we'll have a seat again.
All right, all right. And I pushed up, I used my legs.
Make sure you use your leg muscles as you're transferring.
What we're going to do now is a two-man transfer. We're going to be on each side of you. So we're each going to take a side, not the arms, but the belt. Okay? And we're going to go from the chair to the mat. Okay, window, lean forward. All right, and push up. And we didn't say 3. Come on, step around. And have a seat.
Reaching back.
Yes.
All right.
We can
all
redo
right.
that one if you want.
All right.
That one was kind of rough. But honestly, I like the first transfer a lot better because you can see we have 6 feet in front of us,
Right.
and we're gonna get crossed up.
Oh, we have a wheelchair there too.
Okay, yeah.
We
And I,
have a chair there.
yeah, and I really liked the first one too because, you know, I felt more safe
Right.
Yeah.
as you know, knowing that someone was controlling this part and I had someone just basically you was controlling my body, so there was no way I felt like I
Well,
was
we're on
falling.
both sides of you, so you're not gonna fall.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? A lot of people, when they're going to the mat, they'll pitch towards the mat.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm over here, you may pull me, and I might just end up on a whole pile.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And people move too fast when you're going
Yeah.
sideways like that. The transfer, everybody's trying to rush their feet, and like I said, the feet tend to get crossed out.
Yeah.
It's not a transfer that's used in this setting a lot, and you know, like I said, I find it beneficial. So.
Okay. All right, all right. I like that.
Learn something new. All righty. Okay, is that all we have for today, or?
Yeah, that's the transfers that I'd like to show.
All righty. Well, thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you, Wendell, for
Thank you.
being.
Thank you for being on the show. Can you tell everyone your name and how long you've been a CNA?
I'm Dana, and I have been a CNA for a year and a half now.
All right, all right. Have you spent all that time at this facility?
Yes, I did my clinicals here, and they hired me.
All
So
right.
I've been
All
here.
That's
right.
right.
All right. Sound good. Sound good.
All right. Well, Dana, Dana's gonna sing for us today. Dana, what's the name of the song that you'll be singing?
In English, it's A Long Journey, but it's actually a Spanish song, and it's called Un Viaje Largo by a Christian singer. So that's the song I'm gonna sing today for you guys.
Okay, I can't wait. We can't wait to hear it. And everybody, introducing Dana. She's gonna be singing her beautiful song about the long journey.
Ha sido largo el viaje, pero al fin llegué. La luz llegó a mis ojos, aunque lo dudé. Fueron muchos valles de inseguridad los que crucé. Fueron muchos días de tanto dudar, pero al fin llegué, llegué a entender que para esta hora he llegado, para este tiempo nací, en sus propósitos eternos yo me vi. Para esta hora he llegado, aunque me ha costado creer que entre sus planes para hoy me encontré. Nunca imaginé que dentro de su amor y dentro de sus planes me encontrará yo. Fueron muchas veces que la timidez me lo impidió. tanto dudar, pero al fin llegué a entender que para esta hora he llegado, para este tiempo nací, en sus propósitos eternos yo me vi. Para esta hora he llegado, aunque me ha costado creer que entre sus planes para hoy me encontré. Para esta hora he llegado, para este tiempo nací, en sus propósitos eternos yo me vi. Para esta hora he llegado, aunque me ha costado creer, entre sus planes para hoy me encontré. Ha sido largo el viaje, pero al fin llegué.
I want to thank you, Dana, for singing such a beautiful song. That was a truly beautiful song. Where did you get that song from?
From my church, I sing at church, so that was a song that I loved, so I started singing it a few years ago. So it's an old song that I sing.
Okay. And what was the title of that song?
A long journey in Spanish is un viaje largo.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, we would like to thank Dana for being on the show. Thank you so much. You did an awesome job.
Thank you for inviting me.
And then we also would like to thank Jesse for being on the show today.
And Dana and Jesse is one of Marrivilla's finest. So truly a great big thank you to you guys. And a beautiful song again, Dana. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you for being here with us on Let's Talk CNAs. It's been a pleasure doing the show today.
And we would like to thank Jesse and Dana for joining us on the show, and also Miss Sandra for doing the demonstration. And we would also like to thank Jeff, the administrator here at Marrivilla Care Center.
And Carlotta, our DON, we can't forget about you. Well, again, we'll see you next time on Let's Talk CNAs, where knowledge is empowerment.